Corrine from Bump Health and Fitness. I just wanted to come in today and have a chat to you about what exercises you can do straight after delivery. So normally we don't really see you here until about 6 weeks. That's when you've got that go ahead or you've got the okay from your healthcare professional to come back in and resume your exercise. But really we want to start working through that transverse abdominis and working your pelvic floor as soon as the baby is delivered. The reason we want to do this is that your abdominal muscles, your linea alba, we want that if you have had any separation in your pregnancy, we want that to start coming together straight away. And it's only going to come as far as it can by 8 weeks by itself, and then that rest of the period where it needs to close that little bit more will have to be some sort of intervention such as exercise intervention. So I'm just going to give you a couple of exercises that you can either do from your hospital bed or at home when you've got that new little baby to help kind of bring that to engage your pelvic floor and also to get that linea alba coming back together by putting a bit of tension on that transverse abdominis. So let's lay down. And the first exercise we're going to do is little leg slides. So we're just going to slide the leg away. Inhale, breath, exhale, engage the tummy, bring that knee back. Inhale, breath, and bring it back. So only go with the range of motion that's comfortable for you, particularly if you've had a cesarean, you probably won't be able to get that leg fully straight. If you can get that leg fully straight, just using your belly to bring it back in. Such a great exercise. It's also bringing a lot of blood flow to that area that you've just had a bit of trauma through, so it's really great for healing. The next exercise I'm going to get you to do is your pelvic tilt. So inhale, breath, you're going to send your pelvis towards you, flattening your spine into your hospital bed or your floor at home, and then exhale as you tilt that pelvis away. Inhale, breath, so just that gentle engagement of the pelvic floor as you bring those nice little pelvic tilts and away. Nice little exercise there. The next one, back into that neutral spine, I'm going to get you to bring that knee in towards you, and you're just going to slowly lift that leg up and put it back down. So inhale, breath, really feel that engagement through that transverse abdominis, exhale, bring it away. Eventually you'll be able to get that leg over the tabletop, in tabletop, as you're lifting and you're lowering. But just as you first start recovering, just bring that knee nice and close, and you're just going to lift and lower. And then of course, there's that pelvic floor activation that we want to have. So really, if you're having any trouble activating that pelvic floor after you've had the baby, please see a women's health specialist physio. We have one here at Bump that you can make an appointment with, just to make sure you're activating those muscles correctly. If you want an indication if you are actually activating them correctly or you might be bearing down, I always like to tell my members or my clients to rest their hands on their upper abdominals, and then as you pull that pelvic floor up, we want to be nice and quiet underneath that hand. So think of your pubic bone, your pelvic bone, and your two hip bones as your bony landmarks. You want to bring them together and you want to feel that lifting sensation up through your pelvic floor and release. But as you're doing that, you want to make sure that you're not engaging these upper abdominals, because that could be a sign that you're actually bearing down. So inhale, breath as you lift, and exhale as you lower. So do those every time you feed the baby, and that will help that pelvic floor come all back together.